Hey Dad, it's me. I'm 24 now, and you've been gone for half my life. I was only 12 when I was told that you had committed suicide. It's been a really rough ride. It's been really rough. But I made it. And I'm still here. And I wish you were too. So I guess if there were 3 things that I could say to you, now that I've lived half my life without you here, the first one would be thank you. I've learned to value a lot of things in life because of the upbringing that you did give me when we were together. I learned from a very young age to treat people with respect, how I would want to be treated, and that's because of what you and Mom brought me up to believe. And so I guess I want to thank you for always treating me like an adult, even as a baby, and for teaching me to always stand up for my beliefs and to challenge the status quo and not to fear authority, because those things have really gotten me far in life. And I want to thank you for teaching me to always think for myself and to never settle for what other boxes that people try to put me in. That was priceless. Thanks for all the bike rides that we would take all the time. I didn't know that it wasn't normal for kids to get to spend time with their parents. I was really lucky. We did a lot of cool things. And thanks for always letting me take apart appliances when they broke and building things. I know a lot of parents probably wouldn't let their kids play with a drill at the age of 6, but I can fix things around my house. So thanks. Thanks for always challenging me and for educating me and for putting such a high value on education and for teaching me that everything in life can be an educational experience, that it doesn't have to be something that I go in a classroom and sit in rows for. And I want to especially thank you for teaching me about spirituality and the connection that we all have in time and space. I know I was just a little kid, but I just want you to know that those things really mattered. And they really did make an impact on my life. So thanks. I guess the second thing that I would want to tell you is that some things have changed. Boy, have some things changed. I remember when I was in kindergarten and we moved to Rancho Cucamonga because you said that the 210 freeway was going to go all the way through. And it was very hard to believe because it used to end in Laverne. But you said it would be done, and it's done. And you missed it. Apple made it. You always swore by Apple. I remember when we had Max in the house when I was a kid. They made it. Yeah. Wish you would have bought stock. Yeah. I've done crazy things, Dad. They've got this thing. It's a phone and a computer and a music player that you can hold in your hand. And it's so you, because we always had computers as a kid and you loved music. Sorry about your old records. My stepdad donated them to a rummage sale. Sorry about that. I did get to keep some of your CDs, so thanks for that. You always had really good taste. Your friends stole the rest of them. Oops. You remember when we moved to Rancho, I went to that school, that elementary school. Well, they turned it into a middle school. And I actually did my student teaching there. Which is another thing I have to tell you about. That I went to college. I graduated. I know you weren't big on institutions, but I'm glad I did it. Got that piece of paper that says I'm worth something now. You know I don't mean that. I think you're right. I don't quite fit into that mold of public school teachers. I don't do well functioning in a box that someone else created for me. And I'm glad that there are people who can. Which leads me to another thing. Because those people made a really big impact on my life. I quit sports. I know you practiced with me every day so that one day I could be a pro ball player. And I'm grateful. You did a great job. And I know that you built that batting place for me in the backyard. And I broke that window to your bedroom. And I loved playing catch with you. I loved going to the park and practicing every day. But I just couldn't do it without you. So I tried for a couple years after you left, but I couldn't do it. And so I quit, and Mom made me join something because she wasn't going to let me sit on my butt. I joined drumline, and I stuck with it. It's one of the few things in my life I didn't quit. I had some coaches that really invested in my life. I really changed it. It was good. And it provided me a vehicle to grow and to learn. And to have an escape from the hell that was my family. It was really hard, Dad. It was really hard. Which leads me to my third thing, is that